Hello there, my name is Naspralo and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now in this video I want to talk to you about Bitcoin in a short-term perspective as well as in a long-term perspective, and show you a very interesting chart that is telling us a very interesting story right now. And of course Bitcoin currently is in the crossroads, and it's trying to decide whether it's really trying to push upward because of all the huge demand from the east because of the situation in Russia and Ukraine, and a lot of people are actually moving their savings because ruble is collapsing, and a lot of people are actually moving to crypto right now to actually protect their savings. So there is a lot of actually a huge explosion here happening, and also the rumors and the information that eBay might start accepting Bitcoin, Dogecoin, etc. So this is also pretty big. So we do have some kind of fundamentals going into the technicals, and also, as mentioned in the previous video, the break of this diagonal resistance right here. And currently we are at a very important point right now. So if you are into Bitcoin, into cryptocurrencies in general, then this video is for you. And as always, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I make a new upload. And down in the description of this video, you'll find a link to my free Telegram channel so that you're always alerted when the market is on the move. And please, as always, hit that like button. Let's get 2,500 likes. And whenever I'm asking you guys and girls for likes, it's the likes actually increase, and the video gets more views, and I'm more motivated to create these each single day. So thank you very much for all your support, for making noise down in the comments, for discussions and talks and comments, etc. Thank you very much. And without any further ado, let's just jump right into today's video. And currently, as you might remember, I had my long trade, which is currently at break even in this area right here. So I had like $5,000 profit at this point, and I was like, booyah, super happy. But then it's coming down a little bit right now. So let's first talk about a short-term perspective. And remember, very important, super important, until the 7th of March, Bybit have increased their bonuses. So with my link down in the description, you'll get up to $4,800 in free bonuses after your initial deposit. So use my link down in the description, go over to Bybit with using my link, open an account, go to Rewards Hub, deposit and claim $4,800 in free bonuses and a 30% discount on commissions, which is simply incredible. Remember, this is valid until the 7th of March, so do it and use this incredible bonus. So right now we are, let's take a look at a smaller time frame because this is daily. We had this incredible move upward where we actually broke all the major levels, which were 40,500, and this one right here, which was the diagonal one that I showed you, which was around 41,200. Also there was some important one that others were talking about, which was 41,700. Then finally a super important one, which was 42,200. And now we're consolidating and slowly have formed some kind of a flag in this area, and it seems like we're breaking downwards right now, perhaps to retest 42,200 or $43,000, which again, I'm still in my long trade and I have a very wide stop. This is a swing trade, and again, I'm using proper risk and money management. I'm controlling my trade, so if it goes against me, so be it, it's fine. And according to my statistics and my risk and money management, I need to be right only in 30% of instances and 30 to 40% of my trades to actually make a profit. So that's why I'm not always right. That's why I'm always saying that do your own analysis. But I'm still in this trade. I still believe that we have a long way to go upward, and I'm very bullish at this point. It was a very early entry. We didn't break the key resistance yet, which is at about $46,000 in this area right here. But we are kind of in the middle right now, so I wanted to get this better price and the earlier price, which of course is more risky. So before you do anything, do your own research. And this is not financial advice. I'm simply sharing what I'm doing. So currently we had this again, and it's also very interesting to take a look at in a short-term perspective that we are having this consolidation right here. Certainly we can move a little bit lower, and again, if there are bad news coming out, that situation can change drastically. But if nothing, this major no black swan event is coming again, then we might see some kind of consolidation in this area before actually finally breaking $46,000. Because right now for us, A very important one is $45,000, which you can see right here. We were attempting to break 45,000 actually quite a few times, as you can see, and we did not manage to do so, and so the price is trying to correct a little bit, perhaps gather some power and then do it. So for this reason, I'm not leaving this trade just yet. And if we go back below these super important which used to be resistance levels, and in this case they become support levels, if we actually go below them, and again below $40,000 right here, then this could be a bad call from my side. But until this happens, I'm still sticking in it. Again, it depends on your risk and money management. It depends on your approach. If you're a scalp trader, day trader, swing trader, etc. And again, certified and accredited trading education. Links to that education is down in the description of this video as well. So if you want to learn how to do it all properly and understand the market and limit your risk and limit your potential downside and etc. So currently we are at this crossroad that is simply beautiful in terms of this double bottom, creating this higher low right here, and potentially finally breaking above here after some kind of a consolidation. And the good thing is that we are not moving down super fast, so in a smaller time frame, which is already a good sign. But again, we can correct a little bit, dance around for a little bit, and then make an attempt to break above, just like we saw in this area right here. So we did make an attempt. Then once we made the attempt, we actually corrected a little bit and then gathered the power of going upward again. So this could be also one of those situations where we're gonna try to break after a certain time of certain amount of consolidation. This is in a short-term perspective. This is the way I'm controlling this trade. This is the way I'm looking at it currently, and these are the most important levels, because right now we are in the middle here and there is no reason to panic yet. If you're in a long trade with an understandable risk and money management and a proper target of around $58,000 or $56,000, that's absolutely fine. Now this is in terms of the short-term perspective. I wanted to show you something that is in terms of a long-term perspective, and that is the entity adjusted dormancy flow. Let me just quickly find it. All right, there it is. And this is a very interesting indicator that you can actually read about online. And I'm not going to go into details. I've described what it is many times already. And currently, this just what I'm going to say is that this green area has always been a super huge support for us. And currently we are seeing the indicator actually getting out of the green zone. And remember, oftentimes when it was leaving the green zone, we actually saw an incredible bull market, an incredible rally, just like we saw here, for example. Also when we saw it leave the green area right here, well, actually here we had some kind of a consolidation, but nonetheless, at least it actually identified the bottom. Then the same thing was here. We saw a huge rally, then a consolidation, then a rally. So currently we are also, if you look into tiniest details in this chart, you will see that we are actually formed a double bottom right here, and the most recent one is higher than the one before, and we actually are going higher than the previous peak in that area, which is looking really good in terms of the entity adjusted dormancy flow. And one more thing that I wanted to mention, it was also mentioned in my previous video, is this Bitcoin exchange whale ratio, the presence of the whales at the exchanges. And as you might remember in the previous video, I said this incredible increase in the whale activity, is it gonna lead to a huge sell-off, or is it gonna actually decrease without a big sell-off, just like we saw in this area right here? So we saw this big decrease in the whale presence, but the price really didn't react. So it just fluctuated, it consolidated, then it shook off some weak hands in this area right here and just took off upward. So this could be another situation like this, and that's why I'm not really bothering to close my long trade, even though it's currently at break-even level. So I'm ready to stick through some pain if that's going to be necessary for this particular long trade. But at least I'm going to be getting the best possible price for my entry. But we'll see how that plays out. Because remember that whenever we saw an increase in whale presence at the exchanges, oftentimes we saw a huge sell-off happening right afterwards, and which was creating a lower low each single time. But here, this was the first time when we saw an incredible increase in whale presence, but the price actually did not create a new low. It did not actually go down that very significantly. That's why I said that this could be potentially a similar situation to this one, just in terms of looking at the exchange whale ratio. So this is my current take on the Bitcoin price. Please let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Stay rich, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.